everyone, Stacy here today to do a review on the Vera Bradley iconic triple zip hipster and do some comparisons to the other styles of triple zip hipsters that they have. I'll go chronologically here from the oldest to the newest and including the outlet version. That said, let's get right into this. Here I have my beloved Heather pattern. I love, love, love this pattern. In the triple zip hipster. Now the triple zip hipster is a crossbody bag. It's very popular. A lot of ladies love it. It has 3 zippered compartments and at the top there, hence the triple zip name. As you can see with the old style, it has the border here and no nameplate on it. Definitely quilted, as you can see, and take note of the larger diamonds here. The interior of this first pocket, or this first zippered compartment, has 2 slip-in pockets, and of course the quilted interior that is patterned. Love, love, love the dots. The second compartment has no interior pockets, and then, the third one has a slightly recessed zipper, and then it has a zippered compartment, or a zippered pocket there on the inside, and this one has the ribbon pulls and then a slip-in pocket in the back. And it's a little deceiving because this line runs all the way across the purse, but if you look, when you put your hand in, my hand in, you can see it only goes down to that far, so it's about as big enough for a cell phone, but nothing much more than that. It is adjustable, of course, 56 inches, I believe. Adjustable strap, has the silver Vera Bradley buckles there. And I've reviewed the triple zip hipster before. I've shown you my collections, shown you my aunt's who likes to conceal carry in hers. And it's a really, really popular purse. As I said here, I'm trying to get it all sorted out. And it retailed for $58. Now this is the outlet version. So we've got a little bit of paring down. But again, for the outlet stores, I expect that. We don't have the border here anymore. We do now have the Vera Bradley nameplate here in the faux leather, which with the Paradise and Paisley, or Paisley and Paradise, I always get that confused. Let me take a look here at the tag. Paisley and Paradise. You have the old cursive logo there. Really nice placement there. I like that with the Paisley right there. I wish it was a sugar skull. Some of the other pieces of Paisley and Paradise has sugar skull on it, but this doesn't. Still, obviously, with the triple zip hipsters, or triple zip compartments, still have a quilted interior, although the interior is nylon and it's not patterned, but again, it's the outlet version, so okay. You have your 2 slip-in pockets here. No slip-in pocket in that second one. And then, again, your zippered pocket there in that third one. Third compartment. And again, now you have the piping. As you can see, it's a little more distinguished in the back, but you still have about the same size of pocket. Again, piping on the bottom there, as you can see, and it goes across. And it kind of gussets out a little bit there in the width. I think it's about 1 3/4 inches width. Still have the Vera Bradley buckles there, silver buckles. Same length, same dimensions on the outlet version. It's just a little more scaled down. Okay, then we go into the, I would say, second version of the regular, not for outlet triple zip hipster. Here I'm showing in my lovely Scotty Dogs, which is very popular. To me it feels like a Christmassy pattern. I don't know, the red and the white, it just feels like that to me. We still have the faux leather nameplate logo there that the outlet version had. So they've done away with the border. Okay, I can deal with that. But the interior, and I've talked about this before, they went to a non-patterned interior. It's still quilted, but it is just plain black with the Vera Bradley logo lining. People were really upset with that. I think that was a big mistake for Vera Bradley to do that. You have still your 2 pockets here, no pockets in the center, and you're zippered. And then, again, with the piping and the pocket that can fit about a cell phone. You can notice here in the diamonds, hopefully like right in here, yeah, I can see that, so hopefully you guys can see that. There is misalignment there with the diamonds. Now, I was told by a factory supervisor that used to work for one of the local factories that used to sew for Fort Wayne that the diamond stitching is actually a very hard stitch to do in manufacturing. Hence why they had so much trouble with that diamond stitching lining up. Now, some are worse than others, and of course, if you're at the annual outlet sale, you could find some of those pieces that are really off, that are considered seconds. Personally, this little bit doesn't really bother me, but it could you. And I just wonder, I should have asked this when I had the opportunity, because the iconic triple zip Hipster has smaller diamonds here, and just looking at this piece and my Carsons and my iconic Vera, they all line up really, really well. There may be just a little bit off there. I just wonder if those smaller diamonds are easier to line up. Maybe, I don't know. If you guys know, tell me down in the comments. I would greatly appreciate that. That said, I do like that change. So this is, like I said, the iconic triple zip Hipster. I do like the small, the diamonds that you have now. I think it gives a little more updated look, but still keeping that tradition of the quilted fabric. As you can see, they've gone to more of a rectangular design. It kind of reminds me of the Hipster when it went from kind of a trapeze look to more rectangular, and then back. But I thought that meant that it actually got a little smaller, and I'm wrong. This is actually like a 1/2 inch, I think, wider than the old style triple zip there, to me. Here, I'll hold it like this. That's better. It must be an optical illusion, or maybe it's just me, I don't know. But this looks smaller than this, and I'm wrong. It's actually a little bit larger. I've heard some complaints on the strap. They thought the strap was smaller on the iconic, and it actually is not. They're both 56 inches. Of course, adjustable. Now, you see some big changes here with the iconic line. I've heard talk that Vera Bradley is going all iconic in the future. I don't know. That said, it's not hard to see, but you can't find patterns like heirloom paisley, like this pattern here, in this style of triple zip. So I don't know going forward if you're going to see all iconic. Now, iconic to me means, you know, doing what you're most well known for. And gathering by the Vera Bradley website, they're talking about mostly the lining, which now you see you've got your pretty interior lining again. However, it's not quilted. And I had heard some complaints, especially when washing this, that the interior lining will rip in the wash. So you have to be very careful with that. I have not experienced that, but I have seen pictures of that happening. So I hope that was a fluke. I really do. I'm glad they brought back the linings. I'm glad that it's wipeable now. You know, the old fabric interiors weren't easily wipeable. These are. But it's not the quilted. So, you know, tit for tat, really. Obviously, there's many more changes with the iconic line. You've got now this fabric around the zippers. You've got these bold zippers that frankly are pretty sharp, and I don't care for them. I like the look, but like with my Carsons, I've scraped my fingers a couple times, and you have to be careful about that. If you've had that experience, please tell me in the comments below. We've got now the faux leather zipper pulls. Actually, I really like because the ribbons can get pretty grungy on the old ones, and I feel like these are easier to clean. Also, you can see with this first compartment here, there are no slip-in pockets in that first compartment. However, they didn't take them away entirely. They just moved them to the second compartment right there. So I think that's interesting. Is it just for aesthetics? Is it for design? I don't know. But it is an interesting observation for Vera Bradley fans. And then you still have your zippered pocket there on the interior, and there's the Vera Bradley logo. Still recessed. This top fabric here it folds in, whereas the old one was stitched at the top. And this one you've got more, it almost makes it look a little more padded than the old style, which again I like. They've gotten away from the piping on the back. They still have this pocket, as you can see, and it's still about the same size, about the same good width for a cell phone, not much else. No piping across here, but you've got your piping on the sides and at the bottom. Actually, you can see that's two different pieces of fabric there that meets in the middle with this piping and goes all the way across there. I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't think it's a terribly noticeable detail. I'm not sure if that looks very clean with the two different fabrics here, especially with this particular pattern. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that, to be honest. You still have buckles, but they say Vera Bradley now on the side, then instead of the front there. Let's grab the Scotty Dogs buckle and the Heirloom Paisley buckle there. So they are different. And then this buckle here at the top is smaller, or this ring is smaller than the old style. And the old style had logos on the rings too. So just a minor detail change. I don't know if maybe that kind of contributed to me thinking that the Iconic is smaller than the old style triple zip, since that is a noticeable size difference. But like I said, optical illusion, they're about the same size. People seem to be pretty happy with the Iconic triple zip. That said, the price is $68 now, so it went from $58 to $68. So there was a price increase. Obviously, they have some great sales going on right now. So if you take advantage of them or pick them up when patterns in this style retire, you can always get them cheaper. That said, you can get these cheaper because it's retired, $25, $30. Or you can wait until, the pattern that you want that's current goes on sale. Or for that fantastic birthday coupon they sent out. So, overall, I like the Iconic triple zip Hipster. It's taken me some getting used to be honest. It's a very different look. They don't have the coordinated colored zippers anymore. They stand out more. I think of all of the features, that took me the most to get used to. You've got your purple here with the heather, and then you still have your bold zippers there. It's just a very different look. Sorry, got a little bit of dirt on there from use, but I do think it's more modern looking and sleeker. I just wish the interior was quilted. Yay, you brought back the interior patterns. You listened to us. But I wish that was quilted. So, that's just my take. If you guys want to tell me down below what you think of the Iconic line in general or the Iconic triple zip Hipster, please leave that in the comments down below. I greatly appreciate that. You guys know I love talking to you. Through Facebook, through YouTube, through Instagram. I'm helping you guys buy your Vera, helping you find deals, answering questions that you have. I'm on Facebook, of course, like I said, The Amazing Shopper. Also on Twitter, amazing_shopper. Instagram, the amazing shopper. You definitely want to subscribe to the channel, the amazing shopper. We got giveaways going on, got some fun stuff happening with this channel, with me going back to Fort Wayne. Lots of things planned. I also do pop sugar boxes, Stitch Fix, stuff I've done with my kids, other purse brand reviews, haul videos. You guys know I like my hauls. I like my Vera Bradley. And you can check all that out by subscribing to the channel. You can see the links down below the video to purchase Vera Bradley, purchase the iconic triple zip hipster, or even the triple zip hipster that's on their sale section. You can check out my blog. And I'm trying to think what else is down there too. Instagram. Yeah, I think I covered it all. All my various forms of social media. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap this up and I will talk to you later. Bye.